Hello, this time I'm David Jubb, and so I thought I'd wear a hat and a disguise. So I've just been charged, as David Land was charged, just to maybe sum up for 5 minutes, which is quite a difficult challenge. But I wanted to just say 3 quick things that I've heard today from inspirational people, most of whom I'd not met before, and thoughts that I would just like to echo, really, and perhaps as a way of us asking ourselves now, what's next? So firstly, I met someone this morning called Mariam, who lives here in Manchester and who was awarded the Woman on the Move Woman of the Year award in 2016. She's been in the asylum system in this country for 8 years. Her experience includes detention, homelessness and destitution, and she hasn't seen her children in 8 years. And yet despite this, Mariam shows incredible force of will, dedication and support for others. She's making a difference by connecting with other people, with local residents, with teachers, with politicians, with artists, with people working in business. She daily goes out of her comfort zone to get to know people and to take action and to make a difference. She's a total inspiration. And she puts some of the challenges that we face and we have discussed in perspective. And I think it's always good to have perspective. But Mariam also made me think that on a completely different scale and level, that at its best, this is what Next is about, isn't it? Not simply putting our own interests first, our organisation or our own practice or even our own sector, but connecting with other organisations or people or sectors to explore their interests, to see what we can do together to add up to more than the sum of our parts. And as many of you have shown today through your presentations, the more we do this, the more interesting and transformational things actually become. Secondly, and also earlier today, I heard someone providing a summing up of what we could do as cultural organisations, as individual artists, as people, to take action to connect with people in our communities who we are currently failing to connect with. And this is massive for us, I think. As this individual provided us with a great summary of ideas, they described things like food, like hosting, like using sport, social gatherings, and it was noticeable that their long list of things would not conventionally be defined as arts. But their list was a series of things which we, as artists or as organisations, can bring a huge amount of creativity to. It was a list of things that would provide us with a great opportunity to connect with the innate and abundant creativity in others. Surely creativity is more likely to bring us together with everyone in our community as a shared human characteristic, rather than solely championing a specific art form or other. Creativity has the potential to bring everyone in our community together, and I think this is important for what next. Thirdly and finally, that we are all people first in this room. Some of us are artists, some of us are producers, some of us are politicians, civil servants, people who work in education, in health. And what I find incredibly exciting about What Next, and today, especially this morning actually, has reminded me of this, is that this is not about them and us. This is not about a sector selfishly kind of plotting its own rise and the rest can go hang. We are people. And we passionately care about other people and their creativity. And in any What Next meeting that happens around the country, if the people that we want to work with creatively are not in the room, then let's just invite them. And like our friends in Newcastle, be clever. If you think they won't come, maybe offer them some food or some drink. So what's next right now? In the wise words of Liz O'Neill from Z Arts that are still ringing in my ears from lunchtime, it's often not about the big, massive action, it's about the small action. Big things have small beginnings. You have a postcard. This is your postcard. Please commit your actions to these postcards, and if you want to be reminded of them, just pop them in the box. I've done various projects like this where you put something and it gets posted back to you 3 months or 3 years later. It's a profound moment when it arrives. So I would really encourage you to put your actions onto this postcard, however small, and they will be posted back to you. In a moment, I'm going to introduce our final contributor today, but first I wanted to thank everyone at home and all of the generous venues who've offered their support for today. Also, thanks to all the individuals and organisations who've contributed to make the day possible, and especially, perhaps who haven't been mentioned yet, the Exec What Next team, who are all amazing. Thank you. Thanks to everyone here for contributing, and thanks to those people watching on the live stream for being part of today.